I had to get my lunch.
You ever consider I have my lunch ready to go?
Yeah, when I send you the link, I literally just finished class. You know, my class just ended. I have to go actually get my food.
I'm gonna put a 10-minute buffer on
Yeah.
myself from now on. Then, jeez.
Yeah. Yeah, I just steamed some buns. Today's meal is even more poor, but it's aesthetic as fuck. Cause like,
Is it?
it's Chinese steamed buns with condensed milk, sweetened condensed milk. You know, it's Chinese New Year. Got to go back to basic.
Today's New Year's Eve, right?
It's Eve. Yeah, it's
Yeah.
It's the 29th today. So yeah, so like there's a series of things you need to do leading up to the new year.
Have you done any of them?
Yeah, there's like a little rhyme. But basically it tells you, like on the 28th, you need to clean your house, so you don't bring, or like clean, so you don't bring like all of your dirt from the past year into the new year. So I got a fresh cut.
No hat.
No hat. I like your cut, G. my brother thought he could get a fresh cut and not tell me. But yeah, because after I did that theory test with my grade 7s and 8s yesterday, where I chopped my hair off every time they got a question right.
Right.
I received a lot of praise for that one. That, and a lot of people called me an idiot. I got a lot of
I mean, joke's on them. You're gonna get a haircut anyways.
Exactly. I got them to do a theory test. And then last night, Anne decided to try out her new like coconut oil thing. Literally, it's just like a bottle of coconut oil that we went to like the oil aisle in the grocery store and just bought. It's for like cooking and deep frying. But at the time, she's like, "Oh yeah, you put it in your hair after you're done showering, and it's good for your hair." I'm like, "I bet I'll do it." So then,
this sounds like the Gorilla Glue in the hair situation.
So I'm like, I'm paralleling this pretty hard because the past 3 days on my social media has just been the Gorilla Glue thing. And for those that don't know, some lady like ran out of hairspray or like setting spray, and instead of buying another bottle, she found like a bottle of Gorilla Glue spray, basically like a spray on enamel at that point. And yeah, sprayed that on her hair.
It's cemented to her skin now.
Yeah, I think some plastic surgeon in America is it's like somewhere else, another state, is taking it out like off her head for free. But yeah, so I get like we're done showering, and then done washing your hair, and then we put the coconut oil on after the conditioner, and then try to rinse it out, and it's just like kind of greasy. And she's like, "Yeah,
I was gonna say, wouldn't it just be greasy?"
She's like, "It's supposed to be like that. It's coconut oil." I'm like, "All right." So then after I dry my hair, it's like kind of greasy feeling. I'm like, "Okay, fine, whatever." My hair's short enough. It's
you
fine.
didn't go to bed like that, did you?
I did, because she's like after like half an hour, she's like, "My hair's still not drying. It feels kind of gross." And I'm like, "Yeah, my hair's kind of nasty too, but like there's oil in there, duh." She's like, "I'm gonna look up more about this." I'm like, "Wait, you didn't do all your research?" See, here's the thing about Anne. She's like, when she reads really fast and a lot because she's a skimmer. And I tell her this: it's like you skim whatever you read, so you don't read in depth. So you skip over your. I know I don't read instructions. I can just say I don't read instructions, and that's safe.
You can plead ignorance by saying
yes. The other person can be like, "All right, I'm dealing with this chaotic idiot. He's not going to read the instructions." Okay, that's a constant. You know, chaos is constant. It's just constant chaos. But with her, she's like, "No, I read my instructions. I read my recipes. I read." But then when it comes to this, she's like, "Yeah, coconut oil in your hair. Duh. Read it. Okay, easy. Good to go." So then There's just coconut oil on her head. She's like, how do I? What's the next step?
That's
She
so.
reads it.
It's like on your pillow and stuff.
No.
It's
So
like,
she was just
ugh.
sitting there now. We're like sitting just before bed. I'm like, man, it's still not drying. She reads again. So it turns out there are two ways to do this. Okay, two ways. We mixed up both ways and did it wrong. Basically, the one way is you put it before, like a little bit before you shower, like an hour or so. It's kind of like a pre-shower mask. So it remoisturizes your hair, and then once you're done, when you wash your hair, all the grease and everything of the like your nastiness of your hair that you're showering off normally comes off with it, and then you
Right.
recondition your hair, and it's good to go. It's great. The second method is after you're done showering and everything, you get a little tiny bit, and you like massage it in, and then it's like just a little bit, and then the next day when you shower, it also like it's like a daily kind of thing. We combined both methods. So we did the after shower thing with the before shower method. So basically, we just put like a tablespoon of coconut oil into each of our hair. So my hair right now is held like this with my coconut oil, and I think I look great. Anne's got like two greasy like triple like braids like sticking out of her head.
Oh my good God.
So yeah, she's gonna have to clean that up. So I bring this up because Chinese New Year on the 28th you clean. So I was like, okay, I'm gonna cut my hair. I cut my hair today, and then we're gonna do that thing with the hair. And then she's like, yeah, I need to wash my hair. I've been to the barn a couple times. It's like it's time. I'm like, great, perfect. It's the 28th. We're washing our hair. And that happened. So my hair still has
what's
coconut.
today's adventure then?
So today is the 29th, and the rhyme is on the 29th you drink like siu zhao or like soju, like Chinese rice liquor. Apparently, you're supposed to get drunk today. I don't know what the origin of that one is, but I'm just gonna do it.
Say no more.
If anybody can explain that one, I would like to know. And then tomorrow's the 30th, and you get together with your family and you have your big dinner.
Are you gonna be allowed to go in the house, or are you gonna have to stand outside in the cold?
I will not be entering my parents' house. I need to
Even
put
though
disclaimer,
you haven't been anywhere.
disclaimer. I will not be entering my parents' house.
I gotta just park in the driveway, or
Yeah. I'll park in my own driveway. Mom, you gonna let me in? Derek, you're at your own house, you idiot.
oh,
But yeah, I can't go inside the house because also like Matt works at a long-term care home and Anne's back at school, so there's no point. There's no point breaking any laws and risking it.
are your restrictions opening up on Monday? Because I know ours are.
We're going back to work on Monday. No, on Tuesday after the family day.
Oh yeah, it's a long weekend
Mm-hmm.
in Ontario.
Yeah, so 3 years straight now I haven't been in the building for my birthday
It's kind of blessed.
because on the first year of my job, first year teaching, permanent position, and anyone that grew up in Toronto or in the GTA kind of knows, you never get a snow day. Like you just don't get a snow day. You get one as a kid. You get the one. And because I chose to be a teacher, I know I would get one more eventually. So I have two. I used the one when I was a kid, and then I was like, man, when's my one going to be when I'm a career teacher? First year teaching, February 12th, 2017. Oh, sorry, no, 2018. 2018. Got my snow day on February 12th. And then the year after that was, 2019. And then 2020 was the year after that. We were on strike, February. And then the world ended, and now we're in 2021. And the world still ended, and I'm going to be at home for the PA day on Friday. Usually I would have to go into school for interviews, but
It's a PA day too, and you get the Monday off.
We do our parent-teacher interviews Thursday night and then Friday morning.
Oh, dude, you're gonna have the best Chinese New Year. Sitting out in the cold.
Mm-hmm. Again, disclaimer, I will not be entering my parents' house. My mom's like, oh, you can just like walk in and go directly to the basement. I'm like, mother, that's still me entering the house. I'm not gonna do that.
What if you had like a hazmat suit?
No, that won't work. 'Cause it doesn't it expel out the suit.
I don't know how they work.
I think my family would need the hazmat suit.
They just put you in a bubble. Just became the bubble boy.
Mm-hmm. Don't touch me, my bones will break. So yeah. And then I don't know, long weekend, family day. It's gonna be good. And then I'm back.
You
to
ever
work.
actually celebrated Family Day, or do you just take the day off?
What do you mean? It's just a day off. Everyone just gets. It's just a random ass provincial holiday.
Yeah, I was gonna say, like, I know some people that are just like, oh, it's Family Day, we have to spend the day together as a family. And I'm
Yeah,
like,
it's not even a real holiday. It's just the government's excuse. Like I forget why it even existed, but I think someone complained that there weren't enough like statutory holidays.
that's exactly what it was, and then they just made up a fake one.
Because didn't it come about when we were still in like?
I remember it not being a thing, and then all of a sudden was a thing.
Yeah. Maybe like university. Oh my god, this bread is so dry. Got my soda stream.
Oh man.
Just gonna try.
I'm
What?
eating Apple Jacks today.
What's Apple Jacks?
So
Oh, the cereal?
yeah. That's back. Limited run.
Yeah, it's one of those cereals that never like got left left Canada and people wanted it back, right?
I bought 2 boxes. Gotta say, I'm actually just kind of disappointed. It's not as good as I remember.
They probably used more sugar back then too, you know.
Well, they're all orange ones now. Didn't they used to be orange and green?
I never ate Apple Jacks growing up.
Oh,
the
okay,
only
well,
like the one forbidden cereal I used to have was I think Trix. Is it the purple and green balls?
oh, silly rabbit.
Mm-hmm. That and corn pops.
I hate corn pops.
My sister loves corn pops. We also liked mixing cereals.
Oh,
The thing is, my mom would go to Costco and get like a quad pack of corn pops. So it's 2 boxes of corn pops, and inside each of these boxes is 2 bags of corn pops.
so much corn pops.
There's, I bet you right now, if I call Deanna, I'm like, open the cereal cupboard. Are there corn pops there? She'd be like, yeah, duh. Of course, there's corn pops there. What are you talking about? One of the things we used to do though is like bring like cereal back to China, because
You're
like,
smuggling cereal?
yeah, man, like it wasn't
Just a hustle?
yeah, it wasn't a thing, and like my grandma liked to eat cereal because it was like just switching it up. Like she wouldn't eat anything that wasn't porridge for breakfast, because that's just the old Chinese lady way.
Is that just how it works back?
That's just how it is. So we're like, yo, grandma, try this, and she just loves cereal. She loved like just pounds Rice Krispies and Fruit Loops.
Now, did you hit her with the cereal just like right off the bat, or did you hit her with the yo, watch this, and then add milk in it afterwards?
I think she adds it into her own things. Like she'll use it to spice up her porridge. She'll use it with hot milk. Like she just went with it.
Corn pops.
Yeah, no, yeah, corn pops and like Fruit Loops.
That's the secret spice.
Yeah. Like oatmeal porridge. Like she'll use it to spice up the porridge. There's a lot of like Asian food combinations that are wild sometimes, but like I get it. Like it's a little bit sweet. It's crunchy. It's the same kind of food anyways. It's just grain. Why not?
I mean, I guess. I mean, I saw your cultural, your very cultured post on your food account the other day, where it was just like, just a big old jambalaya of random shit you had in your house.
Oh, yeah. my steak and spaghetti.
Yeah.
When I told Anne I wanted steak and spaghetti, she was like, "What do you mean steak and spaghetti? Like steak and spaghetti? I want white people food." I'd
I
explain.
want it all at once.
Yeah. when my dad's like, "Oh, we're eating white people food today," like my mom will have made like a fucking casserole of like spaghetti bologna,
Uh,
and then my dad will just pull out some steaks from the freezer. And the best part is there still will be like an Asian version of a vegetable and rice on the table.
Spaghetti with bok choy.
Yeah.
It's kind of hype.
It's one of the things we don't understand. And like growing
Who
up,
is we? Who is we?
like my family, and like I guess maybe a lot of Chinese families in general. I'm not sure. I'm not gonna speak for everyone, but one of the things like I grew up feeling really embarrassed about, but also like understanding, but having to hide it, is when we would go to like a white restaurant and order food, we would always share. And it would just be like when we were younger, waiters and stuff would be like, before, like, oh, this restaurant's family style was a thing, you know? Everything was family style. So like, we go to a restaurant, everyone would get their food, and we try to like get a smaller place to like share it around because it's stupid.
You're like reaching over tables, like trying to get this shit.
Because it's stupid for me to eat the same thing for 45 minutes when I could eat a little bit of this, a little bit of that. So that concept.
You're not wrong. Why don't more people do that?
I don't know. We used to get like weird, really, really dirty looks from like wait staff because they'd be like offended that we were like passing around the Caesar salad because I didn't want a whole appetizer side of Caesar salad.
No one wants a whole appetizer size of Caesar salad.
So like if, for example, Swiss Chalet, you know, it was one of the places that we would go to as a kid because it was kind of fun. My sister loved Swiss Chalet.
Dude, that's like the pinnacle of white people eats.
Yeah, but like it was close by to where we used to live. We loved the chalet sauce, and it was just fun to go and get the chicken because my sister loves Swiss chalet and the sauce. So we get like
the skin.
Yeah, especially the skin. So I would get like my quarter
chicken dinner.
Quarter chicken dinner with the dark meat, and then Deanna would get her quarter chicken dinner with dark meat, but like French fries because she likes fries. And then my mom would order like a Caesar
ribs,
salad.
maybe?
No, like Caesar salad, basically just the salad. And she would pick from like Deanna's food and then eat a little bit of the salad. And I wouldn't have any salad, but I would get the baked potato and give her the baked potato. So I would have salad, the bread, half of Deanna's bread, and the chicken. It's just this fucking like.
They're like mad trades like in your head. You guys are like Moneyball, but for restaurants.
just playing like Settlers of Catan. Like I have half a bread, I'll give you like a whole bowl of salad. But like to the wait staff, they'd be like, "Why do you need a bowl?" Like you had like they were just confused. Like at one point, they were just impatient, and it was just like it's one thing I grew up having to feel embarrassed about, but also I would be. I don't know. It's one of those like things I learned to.
You're just kind of like, why is no one else doing this? Are we weird?
It's just like the whole being Asian thing. Like I was embarrassed because I was trying to fit in with the society I was in, but then, you know,
at some point you just stopped giving a fuck.
At some point I didn't want to just eat a whole plate of Caesar salad because that's stupid. What kind of idiot orders? Oh, hi. What would you like as your entree? A salad.
The big salad.
Yeah. Just sharing food is important. And also so then the complete flip side of that is we want white people food. So we get all the different white people foods and put them into one meal. Steak dinner. It's pasta night.
Taco Tuesday.
And it's Taco Tuesday. All the same freaking time.
Ay.
That's what it's like growing up Asian.
It's kind of hype.
Mm-hmm. But yeah, I'm hoping that Instagram page, like, you know, teaches some people, opens up the world.
I'm hoping it just teaches some people what food is supposed to look like.
Yeah, that was my hope. Like not like gourmet food, you know, not like the Food Channel. What it looks
But
like.
anyone can just kind of whip this up.
Yeah.
Sort of thing.
Yeah. But also not like whip this up and it looks just like pile of dog food, you know. If you're gonna cook for yourself, you should make it look a little bit presentable.
I know when I cook for myself, I don't give a fuck what it looks like. Like I just throw it all on the plate.
the thing: when I cook for myself, it's always Asian food, and Asian food never looks like anything. It's always a pile of stuff. But when anyone ever sees Asian food, they go like, "Oh, it's Asian food," and obviously, immediately, it's delicious. If someone gave me like steak and fries, and the fries were everywhere, and the steak was cut up and it was all over the place, I'd be like, "What
Like
the
the
fuck?"
fries are just like on top of the steak.
Yeah,
Like
I'd be like, "What the fuck is this?" But then, like, if you did the same thing with noodles, it makes sense because it's just a mix of things, you know. So it's just how you see. It's how you perceive the food.
I never used to like combine my food together. Like when I ate, like when I was younger, I had to like physically separate everything away so it wasn't touching.
Like your
So I was
fucking
like, I swear
peas
to
and
God, like if
carrots.
one of those peas are in the mashed potatoes, I'm gonna flip out.
You're the idiot kid at Thanksgiving that's like, my fucking peas.
Yeah.
Um,
Now I just don't care.
yeah.
Shit. Get my vitamins.
Which ones?
Vitamin D.
You could just leave the basement to get some of that, right? Nah.
It's cloudy as fuck out.
There's still some UV rays.
It's gonna harm me though. Gotta protect myself from the sun.
There we go. So explain people that want to be on this show as a guest.
I don't know, like people just been asking, like, can I come on and just the show? And I was like, well, come on, you gotta have number one, first and foremost, you gotta have lunch with us, because that's the whole point of the show.
Mm-hmm.
And number two, I say your setup has to be just as crappy as ours.
You have to have the rock band mic.
Have to have the rock band.
Yeah, I can't have somebody showing up to the thing and like their stream setup looks like this.
Pop filter.
Hey, what's up, guys?
And retract the mic over.
Yeah.
I'm working on that. I'm
Yeah,
gonna staple this to my ceiling. Just
you can actually get like 3M tape. That there's like a little wire hook. I have one.
oh, like an anchor.
Yeah, it's just an anchor with a hook, and I have it hooked up. So when I do my lessons, I just go like, "Did I do that scale properly?" it's like, hey kid, try those 16th notes again. It's my basement setup. It's like, hey.
Sounds horrible.
Hey, do it again.
You don't use this to teach, do you?
No, not at all. I have an actual setup. This has stayed up here and hasn't gone anywhere else. I plugged it into the computer, and since I have like on Sunday, it hasn't left. It's just been here. I might use it to film my tutorial video for Jamulus for the Royals, just so I can give them that optimal, like,
In your face.
yeah, sound quality.
Make sure you're eating while you do it too, and your lips are just smacking together. We have a guy in our band who, every time they're talking, the lips are just always smacking together. It's like a 9 Inch Nails concert.
The thing is, my mouth is very dry right now because I just pounded 3 freaking Chinese buns.
The equivalent of half a Popeye's biscuit.
And these buns have nothing in them. It's just like,
I was wondering, I was like, is this man just eating straight buns? But I didn't want to say anything.
yeah, it's just straight buns. You know, like in Chinese shows, they used to be like, "Oh man, there's a hobo. Let's give him some food." They give him one of these. Just be like, "Bop." No, it's what you do is you get the bun and you dip it in like sweetened condensed milk. That's good.
Is that just to wash it down easier?
It's to give it a flavor. It's just the bread.
A little salt on. I don't know.
Nah, it's not a sweet bun. I mean, it's not a salty bun. It's a sweet kind of bun. I don't know. But yeah, it's just another classic, like Chinese kid classic. Chinese kid lunch or meal snack. What you can do is you cut it in half. You put like a slice of fried pork and like a couple like slices of green onion in there, and it's just like.
So did you have like these outlandish lunches as a kid when you were at school then growing up?
Dude, okay, so
Like everyone had their Dunkaroos and fruit roll-ups and shit, and you had like
yeah, so there are a couple. So my dad, he's a chef, but growing up, he sucks at cooking family meals. Everything he makes, it's like you ever watch those videos on YouTube where it's like pro chef and home chef get their ingredients switched. Like that's his life entirely. So every day is his ingredients are switched until the day when he goes and plans like I'm gonna do this tonight, and he gets everything and comes back and does it, and it's perfect. But if it's like, hey, what's in the fridge? We need to make lunch for the kids. It's disgusting. So one thing that my mom was made quite often for us was fried rice, and fried rice is.
I mean, you can just whip that up.
Easy,
No
yummy.
problem.
My dad makes a good fried rice, so when it's fried rice and my dad's home and he's making it, then it's fine. Another thing she would do sometimes is make sushi for us for lunch because my mom is that cool, and her sushi rolls were like top quality because both of them actually worked at a Japanese restaurant in Japan before when they left China the first time or the only time, I guess. But then my dad, okay, so one year my mom went traveling for a while, and then my dad was the one feeding us, and he was like, "Oh, I'll make you guys sushi for lunch tomorrow." I'm like, "All right, cool, Dad, thanks." So sushi rice is Japanese rice. The rice we had left over from the night before was Chinese Thai jasmine rice. First of all, that rice doesn't take on the sushi vinegar as well,
Right.
Like the Japanese rice, which ends up making it sticky. So that's the first error. The second error, like because of that, he wasn't able to like form them into the correct shape, and we weren't even getting like rolls or anything. This is nothing fancy. I'm talking. This is like the little tofu,
just a blob.
yeah, the little tofu packets, the little brown things. You'll see them in like anime bentos. It's just like a little like a pouch, and the rice is in the pouch, and it's like a soy glazed like tofu packet. And
Yeah.
The thing is, those things are kind of saucy too, so you have to like drain them, open them up, put your solid nugget of rice in, and then it's like a beautiful little pouch. He had like a sopping wet fucking pile of rice in there, and the thing just like all lined up in the lunchbox. And when we got to it, was just like a wet glob because the vinegar was not in the rice because it wouldn't absorb it. Like it got to a point where my friends would know, man, is your mom not making you lunch? Did your mom not make you lunch today? Like they just look at it and be like, what the hell happened? I think one time my dad gave me a bowl, like just a box of white rice, but under it was like 2 Chinese preserved sausages. So he got me good. When I opened the box, I was like, what the fuck is this? It was just a solid lunchbox of white rice. And I'm like, what the hell? So I poke into it and find the sausage. But still, like, it was just, that's not lunch. There's 2 sausages and a pile of rice. Yeah, so my dad cannot do the daily cooking.
I remember opening up my lunch pail one time, and there was just a single piece of bologna. Like that was it.
Yeah.
I have no idea what happened there.
I think growing up, I like Dragos used to eat like 1 bite out of his sandwich, eat the rest of the meat, and just throw the bread out. Like every day, I'd walk by the same garbage can on the way.
There's always just bread.
Yeah, on the way out of the lunchroom, it'd just be like 2 slices of bread with like a bite mark out of it, and like the saran wrap still half around it. Like that image is very vivid in my mind.
You ever have those kids who like be like, "Oh, I dare you to eat this," and it was just like cheese whiz on top of like some other stupid thing, and like.
Oh.
Were you the kid to eat those, or were you the kid that'll just watch the idiot kid eat it?
I would just eat it because I'm like, it'll work. The flavors will work. It'll be delicious.
I'm glad we're on the same page.
Yeah. So it's like, oh, I put my cheese dip from this cracker onto this bite of this sandwich. I bet you won't eat them. Like,
Bop.
idiot. It's cheese on a sandwich. Stupid. For a while, one thing everyone was like hyping over for lunch. I don't know if you ever got it, but it was like a little packet of a can of tuna and crackers in like a
No.
plastic packaging.
What on earth?
Oh man, it was like the most Gucci lunch thing. It was like a snack pack. And what it was just like, imagine like, you know, packaging that kind of looked like this, like clear packaging, but like in a more cylindrical shape. And inside of it was just like a can of tuna about the size of a cat food tin and a packet of crackers. And then you get like a little spoon. What you would do is you'd open up your can of tuna, you scoop the tuna onto the cracker, and you eat it. There would be
Sounds like a tuna Dunkaroos.
Basically, there were 5 crackers per can of tuna, and holy crap, that stuff was blessed. It was like people would like trade for a cracker with a tuna, and somehow I ended up on the good side for a lot of people that had these. Like there were like 2 or 3 guys that were like hustling these tuna packets, and they would hustle the crackers and the tuna for everything else, but they wouldn't actually want to eat the rest of the tuna. So I just trade them for the rest of the can of tuna. So then I'd have like a fucking can of tuna, and I love tuna. So I was like, great. That was like the most hype lunch item for us for a while in my school.
I'm gonna be honest, that sounds disgusting.
Well, you'd also, if you don't like canned tuna, you're not gonna like it.
Exactly. Well, that. Bada boom.
Yeah.
Did Ann tell you I finally got her mail yesterday?
Your Bingus mail?
I did.
Did you do your homework?
No, but I kept the sticker.
I have. Oh, I love Bingus. Yeah, we literally looked that up on the.
Where on earth did you find us?
We have no idea what the origin of the meme is because we looked it up on the sticker website she gets her stickers from, and it was right there. We were like, "This is perfect." Why does this already exist? Who did this?
I don't know.
It's not even like we had to type in like the top line and the bottom line like a meme. It was just right there. The image that is the image. That was just there.
Yeah, that looks like someone already made it. Like,
so I don't know.
High quality content.
Yeah.
From whatever sticker website that is.
Red something. I've got a good one here too. My order was great. They accidentally sent us 2 of them. So.
Is this for school? Like you're getting stickers for school?
No. These are just she gets these stickers for gifts. They're fun. They're high quality. But I got 2 of them by accident. So one is on my computer, and this is
take a
mine.
Jump. Oh, a dump. Ha.
Yeah. That was nice.
What's the one on your computer?
That one, same one. They sent 2 of
it
by accident. It's pretty funny. Like last year for my birthday, I got "I'm Crazy for You," and it's a picture of a bowl of pho. And then our relationship has disintegrated to where she like knows my bowel cycles. Take a dump, Ling. It went from "I'm crazy for you" to a shit joke. So that's
the best 180.
That's how that's going. Hardcore Uno reverse right there. I'm debating whether or not to like attach a Velcro sticker to something and like Velcro this to something.
You might as well like
Velcro it to the back of the.
When are you ever gonna get to wear it?
I don't know. But like I can't just Velcro it to anything I actually bring to school because it says the word clusterfuck on it. So thinking like maybe I'll put it like
just like put a little green tape over that part.
I guess I could kind of stick it to my computer too, but then it's like a 3D thing on an otherwise 2D surface here on the front panel.
It's not aesthetic.
Yeah, no, it's not.
Even though no one can see it except for you.
Yeah, but yeah, exactly. That's why it has to be aesthetic because I need to see it.
Oh, so Rogers.
Oh, did they get back to you?
They did. They're gonna come tomorrow, allegedly. They said they know what the problem is. I was on the phone with them, but they wouldn't tell me what the problem was. So I'm still just like, yeah. I swear to God, if this guy comes over tomorrow, just unplugs the router and plugs it back in, I'm gonna flip.
If he says anything that's just like, oh, you know what? It's the VPN around this house. Your local network is having issues with its IP signatures. And you'd be like, get the fuck out. Just throw some jargon at you. Hope you're an idiot and you don't know what you're talking about. Like, oh, is there a way for me to improve my IPs? Like, yeah, you just have to. We'll just plug this extra modem in for you, and if you put another one upstairs, your IPs will improve.
I'm gonna download a gigabyte of RAM.
Yeah, I think your computer needs more RAM. If you just go on to myfreerams.com. So when was the last time you changed out your hard drive liquid? Huh? They would do that though.
Gotta change the headlight fluids, man,
Yeah.
on your car. Car no go.
So Linus Tech Tips got the Starlink satellite.
I didn't watch that video yet.
It's pretty cool. But I asked Anne if her parents would want me to build a computer for them to properly receive a Starlink internet. She's like,
Is that how that works? It just
no, not at all. I was like, I was literally just like, do you think your dad wants a rig?
We're just that bored. We're just trying to get everyone to waste money on computers so we can build them for them.
The worst part is there still aren't any GPUs to build.
Hit him with a 1010.
Here you have about the quality of a Dell Exploron.
Circa 2007.
Oh gosh, no, but she's like, no, they don't need a computer. They need internet so they can watch Netflix and Crave TV at more than 6 megabits a second.
That's blurst, man.
Well, apparently, like that streaming service, a lot of them have like lower limits of what you need, and Crave, you have to have a steady 6 megabits per second, and they don't have that right now in Collingwood or like where they're from in Ottawa. Like their internet is that bad.
There's a lot of people like in just rural parts of like the province where there's like no internet providers can reach them, and they have to go to like the specifically like third party like rural internet provider, and it's just the worst internet I've ever seen.
It's like it's actually worse than, well, it's just bad because it's what's it called, a point to point or something. So it's like internet gets sent to a tower, and then the tower sends it to you via satellite. So it's not even like a good space satellite. It's like satellite.
It's basically just Wi-Fi.
Yeah, it's long range Wi-Fi. It's just hoping that a bird doesn't fly in front of your shit while you're trying to watch some TV.
God forbid there's a storm.
Yeah, no, literally, if it's windy outside, their internet gets bad. Like
I can see that, man.
The bird flies through the beam and it just gets like microwaved instantly. But your internet crashes.
I can chat them. I can get like, if the wind's blowing in the right direction some days, I can get like radio stations from like Ohio.
What?
I'm not even joking.
I feel like American radio stations are like the crazy ones where they always have like random sound effects. You know, like the old style soundboard thing where like the flex tone on. You need like a soundboard for a proper radio show.
Do we need one of those? Is that what you're trying to tell me?
No, we're not a radio show. We're a podcast. Okay, we're more sophisticated than that. What we need is some lo-fi music in the background before we upload the videos. I realize what we're missing is actually like some background music.
Are we though? Are we really? Man. Do we really need background music?
That's the premium like podcast experience. All right, lo-fi hip hop starting now. See, watch. Our podcast is just instantly better. I
don't know about that one.
Straight up, it's right now. It's already instantly better. I'm telling you.
Unsubscribe.
Just fits the aesthetic, man.
Maybe for some people, maybe not for everyone. Like when do you listen to podcasts the most?
I only ever listen to podcasts when I drive.
Yeah, same.
Yeah. So they usually always have some background music when the main spiel is happening. Yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah, most of the time. It's never
Uh,
just silent. Oh, I need to check something. So today, the voting for the Lego Ideas 90th anniversary thing ended. I was gonna get you to vote earlier, but I forgot to ask you, so whatever. Basically, we're hoping for the 90th anniversary, they bring back Bionicles.
You're telling me I had a chance to revive Bionicles and you didn't tell me about it?
I forgot it was
Oh
today.
my god, dude! They probably lost by 1 vote.
No, they've been leading the leaderboards for like
Actually,
yeah.
this is actually kind of hype. I'm gonna
Lego
lose all my money.
Ideas. So they're only doing one set, I think. If the winner gets one set,
How's that gonna work with Bionicles then? They're just gonna bring back
I don't know. Let's see, blog ideas.
2021.
Yeah, 2021.
Today we have closed the second round.
Yeah, voting closed today, so I don't know if they'll tell us who won yet, though.
First comment.
Bonkles. What's the first comment? Let's go Bionicle.
Holy. Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Yeah, so the Lego the Bionicle subreddit has just been on fire for the past week. Just people just rallying the troops. They're like, we need help from all these other smaller ideas that grew up on Bionicles but disappeared. We have
We have the technology.
yeah, the what is it? The light of Gondor has been lit, or light of what is it? You know the Lord of the Rings thing where they light the
Oh,
fire.
light. It's Gondor, isn't
Yeah,
it?
Gondor calls for aid. Like
Yeah.
basically, Bionicles is just calling all these other like robot subreddits for aid. Like they were like, go to our Transformers, go to Beyblade, get everybody.
Or
So,
slash dual discs.
yeah. Dual discs. Yeah. So last I checked, like Bionicles is actually leading because how they voted was you vote for 3 at a time. And the
Is it like Jackbox voting though? You can vote for the same 3.
no. You have to pick. They came from packets of like 3. You picked like it was like triple finals or whatever. Basically, it was weird. I didn't make the first vote. Basically, all the nerds got through the first level for
All the
me.
people who actually go to Lego.com and
So then what the finals was Lego. It was Bionicles, Lego Trains, and Lego Space. Ended up being the top 3, and then from there, today's vote that ended was voting for the one out of the 3. And last I checked, Bionicles was leading. Bionicles was the leader of the top 3 in the first vote, and I'm hoping they led again. Here's the issue though: when things like this happen, there's always a split vote because it's like, yes, Bionicles got in and Trains and Space got in, but now that Trains and Space are the only ones out of all the other ones, hopefully the fans of the other sets don't go voting for Trains and Space.
it says Bionicle, Classic Space, Pirates, and Castle.
Oh, Pirates! Sorry, not Pirates, not Trains.
Oh no, man, Pirates would also be kind of hype, and Castle, I remember was kind of. I never had either of those, but I just had Bionicles. But like,
See,
why would you not get the Bionicles?
exactly. Well, see, growing up, like Lego wasn't. I didn't really build the little Lego things. I built Bionicles. Bionicles was my thing.
I had Bionicles and Lego Star Wars.
See, so Lego Star Wars was a later thing for me because I became a Star Wars fan after. So then for me, it's like, okay, if I'm gonna build Lego, I will only build Star Wars. I have like one. So I have the Advent calendars, which are just for fun because they're Lego and awesome.
I never got those.
I think they're hilarious. Actually, they're pretty awesome. But if I build Lego, it's always Lego Star Wars. Like I can't build Lego Harry Potter. I think that's kind of dumb.
I got a couple of those back in the day. I don't remember why.
Probably as a gift. Lego Alpha Team. Alpha Team was pretty cool. I liked Alpha Team. They were another like small little story set, and they were like this just team of these
Alpha Team.
like techie spy people, and they had like an underwater submarine that had tank treads. It had like a pod that like it was really cool. But then Bionicles was the thing until I did Lego Star Wars. But then one of the major issues, like people are like Bionicles is like Bionicle, not brick, not Lego. Like that's what everyone's
Those mouth breathers.
Bionicle, not brick, not Lego.
Oh, please. Did you get the comic books growing up too?
The Lego ones, the
Yeah.
Bionicle ones.
Yeah.
Yeah, I got them.
Do you still have them?
Not the comic books, I don't think. You can find them online though. I read them online actually, because by the time that was like they were on there. I was like in grade 7 or 8, and I was able to find them online. I think.
I remember getting that shit like in the mail like once a month or whatever, and it was like the best day ever.
I did get it in the mail. You're right. I have a couple books too.
Oh, like the
Bionicles.
physical, like
the books, like their chapter books. I don't know.
yeah. I had like 1 or 2 maybe.
Like the first 3, it was just like them, like struggling to work as a team. Them fighting the freaking the Borok, little ball things.
Yeah, the balls.
Yeah.
Did you ever try and like roll your Borok and it would immediately just like open itself up and just whack?
Because his arms would just go.
Yeah.
These don't roll, and then its shell would come flying off, and its
its little head.
Yeah, those are all in my.
Those are lost to time in my basement, I think.
I know exactly where mine are. I've got 2 boxes of them in my parents' basement and 1 bin of them under my bed, like a flat Tupperware bin thing. I don't know. I took it out from under my bed. It's behind my closet door in my parents' house.
My mom just took them all and just threw them all in a bin. They all broke. So
no, I'm waiting. I'm waiting for the day when I own my own house and have a big enough area where I can set up all of them. They're just all gonna be behind glass, out of the cases, lights. Every single set I own. And then I'm also gonna leave space for the ones that I don't have and see if I can slowly collect them. But they're actually so.
I was gonna say that is gonna be a expensive endeavor. I feel like.
Here's the thing, I'm not that far off.
Dude, I had like pretty much all of them.
No, you probably stopped after like Gen 1 or 2 stuff.
No.
What's the newest set that you think you have?
The newest set I had was the one when they were flying.
Oh, I have those too. Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. I think that's where I stopped as well, because after that the story got way too convoluted for me to follow.
Yeah, he like shot off into space, and then they had like the Gladiator planet, and I was like, I can't be bothered with this.
Because the Gladiator ones already stopped looking like
Bionicles.
And at that point I just gave up. Because I tried to follow the story after that, and I was like, I couldn't do it. But yeah, I have the flying ones. I have all 3 of the good guys and all 3 of the bad guys. I didn't get the ones that were like also the flying set, but like in the swamp area, because they split off into 2 teams. I remember.
Yeah, it was a different release time.
Yeah, so I didn't actually manage to get the second half of the squad, but I got the 3 good guys and 3 bad guys of the up top.
I thought the underwater ones were.
See, I have the full set of the Toa and the freaking underwater aliens from the underwater set. So that's like my hardest flex. And
my hardest.
What's yours hard?
I was gonna say, I think my hardest flex is that I had the 3 big bad guys for the underwater one.
Oh shit!
But I also asked for them again for Christmas, so I could combine the 3 big ones into the ultra big one that they all built collectively together.
So you can have them separately.
Yeah.
Let's see. I have the underwater set complete. I also have the Paraka set complete, as well as the Toa with them. So I've got like that whole little middle area when they started getting when they started getting really top quality. I have both of those 2 full sets, because it's the same, like in the story. It's the same people. They just went underwater and mutated.
Yeah.
So I've got the full. In the original ones, I only have the ice guy, the green guy, and the water girl. So I never got Tahu and Pohatu and.
I had the OGs, and I had like their elders.
You're the elders?
Yeah, man.
Huh. See, the thing
The
about
the the ones I never got were the the bad guys that came out with the OG line.
well, because the
Like
bad guys came out of
the
the OG.
insects, like
Yeah,
the
yeah, yeah, yeah.
insect. Yeah.
Well, because they're just infected creatures from the island, right? Like
Yeah.
in canon. Um, yeah, those are pretty cool. Those like the giant like scorpion dude with the mask on and the
Yeah.
crab looking thing. Um,
I feel like those would be the hardest to find.
probably they probably had less of a release too, right? Like it's not like they were the main selling item. Um, yeah, no, maybe I'll do that. Maybe I'll just get giant glass case.
And I remember I had the exo armor.
Oh, really? For their like when they
Yeah,
powered
before
up?
they upgraded to
Yeah,
Toa Nuva or whatever.
yeah. Totally with their silver armor. Wow, that's pretty
Yeah.
cool. I don't think I know anyone that actually has like the Borox like queen, like the giant blue one.
I had it.
You had the queen?
I had the queen. Yeah, man.
Oh,
Dude, I was so into it.
yeah. I was into too, but I didn't think I needed the queen. I just wanted the main like
Ah, man. I was like, the queen's where it's at. That's in pieces though somewhere.
with the gnashy teeth.
Yeah.
Yeah. Huh. See, the thing is, my dad would get them for me because when he was like doing his tour guide thing, he would stop by like the big Lego store in New York City, and like he would go in there and be like, "All six, bop."
I remember it was when I was doing them, it was actually impossible to get like Tahu because he was just the one everyone wanted.
Yeah, everyone wanted the fire guy.
He was always sold out.
Mhm.
My dad ordered him off eBay, and he came from China. I have a China Tahu.
He's like
It came wrapped in like Chinese newspaper.
Uh huh. He's like slightly orange.
No, he's still red.
Actually, my Paraka are from China. Actually, I bought them the summer I was in China for vacation. And the best part is, it was in a mall that my uncle owned a restaurant in. So we'd go there like basically every day, and I'd spend 2 hours. What I would do is I'd go downstairs because they weren't as big in China,
Right.
but they had all of them still. So I had all six already, and then I'd spend every day just like copying the codes on the back of those cans because they had codes that you could use to go online to like
You got like points or
yeah
something.
get points and shit. So I racked up so many
Dude,
points.
I did that. I remember at Zellers or something. I like went in with like someone's phone and I had
Yeah.
to like type the numbers in like individually. And I remember like some clerk came by and he was like, "What are you doing right now?" And I was like, it's like I'm just like looking at the codes. Were those one time used? Like, did we ruin anyone?
Yes. Yes. Because I used them and I tried them again. They're like, this code is already being used. Like they are 100%.
Oh.
It got to a point where I would get got myself. Like in the week that I was there, I would like I got through all of them, and I guess they moved the cans around. I thought there was like a new row of cans in the front. I turn around, get the code, and put it back, put it in, and be like, this code is being used. I'm like, what? The thing is, those codes were written in Matoran, so I was like translating them.
Dude, I knew that alphabet.
Yeah, exactly. It's crazy. It's just like okay, like A615, like freaking, just like. No, that was they were
We're talking
big,
about Bionicles for a long time.
maybe that's today's episode. It's just Bionicles. There's actually a podcast called Bed Bath and Bionicles. This guy, he like at like 7 a.m. just calls his friend, be like, "Hey, buddy, I'm gonna tell you about these Bionicles."
Does the guy on the other end not care though?
No, like the guy's trying to get ready for work. Like he woke up. He woke him up. It's so funny. But yeah, no, we'll see. We'll see if Bionicle wins. And I need to stay on the news because if they win, then I need to get that set. And it's gonna be like sold out immediately.
I'm gonna get two. I'm gonna one to build and one I'll never open. Bonkles. Ay ay ay.
Wait, what happened to the castle votes? Castle in each of the sub themes of castle. We made a mistake in not having all castle themes as just one option.
What does that mean?
So, oh man, there's a second vote where castle had a lot of votes, so they went top. We're voting for top 4 now. I guess castle, like people loved Lego Castle.
Wasn't it like one of those OG like sets that like kind of saved Lego?
Bionicles saved Lego, man. These are like space and castle is just a actual OG set. It's where they came up with like the plastic horse, plastic gate,
Oh,
plastic
right.
archway, tree bits, parapets and whatever
Shields.
castles. Yeah, exactly. That's where they made those models, or why they made those little models. But Bionicles is what made them the money. Dude, you're like everyone wanted those because you'd listen to a commercial and it'd be like these giant robots bashing at things in the background. It's just like Evanescence screaming at you. Like they were the best commercials. So like,
oh
Fall
my
Out Boy.
god, do you remember getting the little CDs that came with them too?
No, which one?
Like with the Bionicles, they came with like a little, like half-size CD.
Did they? I don't remember that.
Yeah, and then you put them in your CD drive, and you could watch like a little movie about them.
Huh. I don't remember that. I never got a CD. What's that?
Then they came out with the. Remember when they were a Happy Meal toy at McDonald's?
Dude, I think that is what started it for me because they came out at the same time because those were when they were little people.
Yeah, and they flung the discs.
You would like, they'd be like. I'm trying to think of that song. Oh, it's like even when your hope is gone.
Move along.
Move along. Yeah. Every once in a while, like in the Reddit comments, someone will just spam that in all caps.
And even when your hope is gone,
move along, just to make it through.
Ba-da-da-da. That is hilarious.
Oh my god, this person. Bionicle, c'est de la nostalgie, pas du Lego system. Bionicle n'a rien à voir avec l'esprit Lego. It doesn't have anything to do with the spirit of Lego. Moi, je pense que seul les vrais sets Lego system peut gagner. Oh my god.
No secret language.
I think that the only real sets of Lego systems can win. For example, the Yellow Castle.
Shut up.
I'm here to say that no matter what theme wins, I will definitely buy it, but I hope it's Bionicle. Bionicle was on the front page of the catalog from 2002 2009, and some say it's not Lego. Dude, Bionicle's totally Lego, man. I hate this debate. It's Bionicle. They literally, the first thing that came out, Bionicle was Lego Technic Bionicles. It was already a subsystem of Lego. It's like, I couldn't do Robotics Club back then because I was like, I'm too triggered right now because I just want to build Bionicles out of all these car parts. Like, I hated it because some kids didn't grow up with Bionicles or like did something else.
They just didn't get it.
They would struggle to put the little black pin into like the little circle part so that things would rotate.
Got fat fingers, man. I don't know what to tell you.
Like,
give me that. Some of the instructions I ever read.
Yeah. Some of these voting like margins are crazy. Bionicle got 24,000 votes, but something like the other Lego set of like Alpha Team got 2,800.
Interesting.
Huge margin. Yeah, here we go. We'll see if Bionicle comes up in the winter.
What a boom. The new season of Destiny started yesterday also.
Oh, I think I saw that on Steam. Are you already playing?
Yeah, I played it for a little bit yesterday to get a feel for what's going on. I haven't played in a while. My go-to shotgun was immediately nerfed.
Oh, great.
So I gotta find a new fucking weapon that I use in that game now. Kind of triggered. I'll get over it. Oh,
Just go with a sword. Isn't it a heavy weapon? Uh,
sword's OP.
uh,
What games have you been playing other than like Clone Hero?
what happened? I haven't gamed in so long. Like I didn't game this month because I just didn't want to sit here and game. Just sit here all day.
I was gonna say, did you ever just like turn your computer on and then like you go to Steam, just look at your library and just go, I don't want to play any of this.
Yeah, no, I do that every day. It's not what I want to do right now. Maybe when I go back to work, I'll come back and want to game with my friends. But right now, it's just like meh.
Got to make Anne play Yakuza.
Yes.
Make her play it. Oh.
Well, there's a whole debate on the RCMP music group about the O Canada thing.
Explain to me.
We'll do this off record. All right, everybody. Thanks for watching. This recording's been going too long.
How long is this one?
I don't know. I think like we started before 12 and it's 12:41, so at least like 40 minutes. I see why like we might have like people that want a guest show on this because like who doesn't want to just chill for an hour, you know?
Eat some lunch.
Yeah.
Shoot
maybe,
the shit.
Yeah, maybe tomorrow we'll get someone on. Let's see. We'll go through it.
For Chinese New Year, man.
So who are we gonna bring on? Just another Asian kid?
I don't know.
Anthony Cho?
What's your sister doing?
My sister's not gonna want a Zoom call at lunch. Just call her right now. Hold on. We're doing it live.
Surprise! Welcome to this new segment called Will They Answer?
Welcome to this new segment called Bothering Derek's Sister.
Peter Kim.
Get on. What if she doesn't even have Zoom downloaded? No, she does. She's a student.
I was gonna say she's a student.
She has Zoom. You know what though? Knowing her, she's probably still asleep. Either that or like eating her fourth meal of the day.
You need the calories, man, to just dance them away.
Just dance nonstop. I don't think she's gonna click it in time. Oh no, she just saw it.
Oh. The suspense is killing me.
When I don't think she's either just gonna click it
or just say why.
Yeah. Oh, she's typing. She's probably in class. Wait, the Wi-Fi is not working. I got to She's She tried, but Rogers fucked the podcast again. The Wi-Fi is not working.
How does that make sense? How is she typing you now?
Because she's probably on her phone with data.
Oh.
That's hilarious.
All my problems can be
attributed to Rogers.
Literally.
The worst.
Now we'll figure out a guess for tomorrow though, for sure. For sure.
We'll see what this bonus segment brings to us today. I don't even know what I'm teaching this afternoon.
It's like the encore.
Yeah, this is.
Well, who do you have in the afternoon? Your grade 3s?
No, I've got the 1s and 2s, the kindergartens, and then another class of 1s and 2s.
You also never explained that story that you sent me just before the Zoom link.
Oh my God! 3 of my students who are siblings have a father who was just arrested for manslaughter at Ann's school.
This just in.
Well,
What on
hold
earth?
on. Manslaughter doesn't mean they killed them on purpose. Manslaughter means they crashed a car into them and they died.
Yeah?
Which,
Is that any better?
Yeah, it means it's not intentional. Homicide is intentional.
Manslaughter is the unlawful killing that doesn't involve malice aforethought.
Yeah, not intentional.
Intent to seriously harm or kill, or extreme reckless disregard for life. Huh.
Yeah, see?
It's kind of whack. Anne sent you that?
Yeah. White people, man. Oh, here we go.
Hello?
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 Oh, I'm using my data.
Why?
Oh, why?
Because I don't know, modem, whatever it's called, is broken.
She's eating. What are you eating?
What are you eating, Deanna?
Corn puffs.
What? Oh, I just spilled some.
Oh my god.
And that brings us full circle. I was telling Emerson how Mom used to buy 2 boxes of the Costco corn pops. So there'd be like 2 boxes of corn pops with 2 bags of corn pops in each of the bags of boxes of corn pops.
Mhm.
Yeah. So
It's just spitting facts.
oh
God. I think that's our comedic highlight reel of today's show. I got to get to editing. Jesus.
Oh mama.
Wow, this is
So what is this you're doing? Why? Is your lunchtime?
Yeah.
Podcast?
Yeah.
It's lunch
Yeah.
hour. It's the lunch hour.
You're our first guest.
Yeah.
You should have told me. I'm not ready.
No, this
Yeah,
I'm not ready, but I have food.
I don't. It was just good timing, you know.
Wow. That's
Um,
perfect.
Wait, Emerson, is it your lunch break too?
I know. Yes.
He's always on his lunch break.
That's what
My
I
life
thought.
is one entire lunch break.
Wait, what are you doing right now?
I play the horn.
Oh, cool. Like you have to perform and stuff.
In a sense, yes.
We're both doing the same army course right now.
Mm.
How to be a better musician according to the army.
Mm.
Someone's got to give me a piece of paper that says I know what I'm doing.
Oh, jeez.
Mm.
We know it's not Laurier.
I see. So it's just lots
We
of
thought you
fun.
had class right now.
No, I have Wednesdays off. So I don't have class.
Are you playing around with your fans, Derek?
The fans know.
Well, they just started changing colors.
They did?
Yeah.
Oh, because when I click it, there's a little wave of color that goes through them. Hold on.
Okay, I'm done my cereal.
There we go. Lunch hour's over.
Lunch hour is officially done.
All right, thank you. I'm gonna stop the
Bye.
recording. Bye, Deanna. Thanks for coming.
Thanks for coming.
Bye.
Fucking corn pops. It could be more.
I can't believe it.
I can't believe it. I'm stopping this recording. Thank you, everybody, for coming to the show.